McDonald's CEO is admitting the $200 billion company is facing a negative business impact stemming from pro-Palestine boycott attempts in their Middle East markets. He says the anger is based on misinformation. Blowback grew when the Israeli military was offered free meals and the company launched lawsuits against a pro-Palestinian group. Jason Gaidola joins us live tonight with more reaction to this. Jason.
Hey there, Nicole. McDonald's joins a list of major companies trying to weather the storm over alleged support for Israel. But we've seen it with Burger King, we've seen it with Starbucks, but some experts think that some companies are just big enough and can stave off the criticism. Back in October, McDonald's customers were shocked to see rodents painted green and red being thrown inside a UK location. In the video, a man draped in a Palestinian flag is seen dumping them on the restaurant floor. The viral moment is one of many instances where the major fast food chain is seeing protests tied to the Israel-Hamas war in Gaza. Yesterday on his LinkedIn page, CEO Chris Kempczinski released a company update to start the new year, which included quotes saying he recognizes that several markets in the Middle East and some outside the region are experiencing a meaningful business impact due to the war and associated misinformation that is affecting brands like McDonald's. This is disheartening and ill-founded.
Yeah, my sense is that the hit would be felt by the franchisees more than the McDonald's corporation. And so that filters through to McDonald's based on the amounts that they're purchasing.
Out of 40,000 independent stores worldwide, roughly 5% of them are in the Middle East. The company came under fire after Israeli Defense Forces received free meals from local restaurants, which sparked outrage and protests in front of stores. Out in Malaysia, a pro-Palestinian group is calling for a boycott, which resulted in a $1.3 million lawsuit for defamation.
Boycotts would need to be quite significant in order for this to really impact their bottom line. But I think what's more, I think the larger concern is in regards to reputation and business operations. So in regards to reputation, how leaders handle crisis and what they say is going to have an impact on the markets and on their stock prices.
McDonald's joins a list of other mega companies facing growing calls for a boycott. Starbucks and one of its unions sued each other after the union expressed pro-Palestinian views. The direct financial impact from it isn't clear, but the company's stock was down in December.
Yeah, mostly they have very trivial impact. It's so easy to call one, and they so rarely have much of an impact. But then we had the Bud Light boycott that happened on both sides, but this one blew up. But they handled it in a way that deeply offended the LGBTQ community. And so by backing off on the original commitment, they made both sides unhappy.
Meanwhile, one expert thinks corporations will take a hard look at its operations.
Employers are certainly reassessing their social media and media policies. That's going to be, something that all companies are taking a look at. Absolutely. On that note, though, you're going to also need to be considerate of, free speech. You can't prohibit everything your employees are saying online. So it's a really delicate balance there.
And we did reach out to the McDonald's Corporation asking if they can take any measures to help out their local operators in those regions. They responded echoing the CEO's statement, adding that he does support all of his operators in the Middle East.